May we come in, ma'am?
Please come in.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please sit down. My name is Miss Paramjeet, and what is your name?
I'm Abhiti Sethi.
And what is your
I'm
name?
Nivedita Gupta.
We have candidate A, who is Abhiti Sethi, and her serial number is 1A. And we have Nivedita Gupta, who's candidate B, and her serial number is 1B. Abhiti, I'd like to start by asking you that, do you have a hobby?
Yeah. I like to play a guitar a lot.
Okay.
I also go to guitar classes.
Right.
And there I learn to play the guitar. And I just started playing the guitar just for my mother.
Okay.
It was her birthday near, so I just thought of giving her a gift.
That's a wonderful gift. All right. And how do you normally spend your weekend?
I normally try to spend my weekend with my parents because during the working days I prefer to study.
All right.
So we often go to lake. And
All right. Okay. And tell me, Nivedita, do you like watching television?
Yeah, I like watching television.
Okay.
And many shows are there like Discovery, Epic.
Okay.
So I continuously watch it. They are very interesting and I'm very interested in it.
All right. That's very good. And where do you live?
I live in Panchkula,
Alright.
sector.
And do you like staying in the area that you're staying in?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely I like it. There are many parks located near it.
Okay.
So
So
the
you like
location
that.
is nice.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now, what we're going to do is, candidate A, you are first going to tell us about your topic, and after you have finished, candidate B will be asking you a question, and then I will also be asking you a question. If you can please begin your topic.
Yes. Humor and wisdom. Humor and wisdom complement best with each other. I feel that a person is said to be humorous not when he or she can crack good jokes or make your stomach ache, but when he or she can bring a smile on a sad face. A pinch of humor in our mundane routine can help us to de-stress our mind to a great extent. On the other hand, wisdom resides in a person who has the ability to do the right thing at the right time. It's not mandatory that every time you try to crack a joke to lighten the situation, the other person must like it. He can just assess it the other way around. So, first of all, you should look at the situation as a whole and then take a wise decision. Life is like a mirror. It will smile at you if you smile at it. Take my advice, add a bit of wise humor in your life.
Okay, good. Now, candidate B will ask you the question.
So, whom do you consider the most humorous person? Okay, so the thing is that there are many incidents in our life that happen. So out of them, I consider my father to be one of the most humorous person in my life. It is so because when I am in a low mood, he always cheers me up, not with his jokes, but with his gestures, and makes me feel very comfortable.
Okay, if she's asked you about who's the most humorous, I'm going to ask you who's the most wisest person that you've come across, and why do you consider that person to be wise?
Here I consider my mother to be
Okay.
the wisest person,
Okay.
because if she gives me advice and I don't like it, I tend to follow it because I know that whatever she says, it's about 99% it's correct. So
Okay.
I consider my mother to be one of the most wisest person.
All right. And in friends, do you consider anybody at your age also to be wise?
And my friend Nivedita.
All right. Okay, that's great. So now we're going to come to candidate B. You are going to be speaking out your topic, and once you finish, candidate A will ask you a question, and I will do the same. If you can please begin now.
Money. Money isn't the most important thing in life, but it ranks right up there with oxygen. Today, you need money for everything. You need money for good education, good health care, and to live a good quality of life. It is said that a penny saved is a penny earned. So savings are must. So how can you make your savings productive? You can do so by investing your money in equity rather than investing it in FDs and all, because the interest rate charged in FDs cannot match the rising inflation rate. But if you invest your money in equity, you get high dividends and appreciation on the amount invested. You can invest in equity directly and indirectly through the mutual funds, but you should have a good knowledge for it. There are basically two types of investments, risky and risk-free investments. If you have a good knowledge for equity, you must invest in risky investments because you get high dividends. So this is how you can make your savings also productive.
All right. Candidate A, please do ask your question.
In your first line you said that money is not so important. So what do you think is more important, love or money? I'm saying that money isn't the most important thing, but it ranks right up there with oxygen. So I consider money more important than love. Because I don't consider that love is the most important thing. I think one must come out of the world of fairies and be practical in life. You need money for everything. If you don't have a good health care and you have a loving partner, imagine your life, you don't have good health care, you don't have food to eat, you don't have any education. So imagine your life.
Okay. I'm going to ask you that how important is money in your life personally? Would you like to be a person who's really moneyed? Or do you think it's not a good idea to have so much money?
I think that I should have money, I don't expect that I should have a huge amount of money and all. At least I should have money that I can live happy with it.
Okay.
I can meet my basic needs
Okay.
and at least a little amount of money so that I can buy some branded clothes and all for me.
Okay.
And go for vacations with my family.
That's what you think is necessary.
Yes.
Alright, good. Now, thank you very much. We're now going to go on to the next task. I'm going to be reading out this task to you and see how best you both can be able to solve this problem that is before you. Your friend spends all his free time watching television. Both of you are now going to discuss that what problems can this lead to and how can he be encouraged to take up more productive activities. Here is the prompt that you have. Please, you can start with your discussion.
I think watching TV is like an addiction. Yeah, I think you're right. It's being sick. You just sit in front of a box and watch it 24 hours. Yeah, I consider it an idiot box. Yeah, why not? And it's okay if you are watching something productive in the television, like the news or the Nat News, Discoveries. It's okay, but it's to some extent it's all right. But when it crosses the limit, there are many disadvantages too. Yeah, the time which you spend in watching TV, you must spend it playing. Yeah. You must go and play outdoor activities. I think that watching TV can have a very bad impact on our eyesight too. And you can now see so many children now with spectacles just because of this technology, and which is most the base core of it is television. It even teaches us wrong things. If you watch wrong channels, because all the channels are not good. Like the TV serials and all, they have no benefit to us. And if my friend is more addicted to television, I would just suggest him to look on to other activities. Like he should, in his free time, he should go out playing, and which is a very good activity for physical activity and will de-stress his mind too. Yeah, first of all, I think parents should try to make him play rather than watching TV. Parents play a very important role in a child's life. So if they influence him or they tell him that do specific activity and they have proper control over him, then he can be modified into a very good person. Yeah, I think he need to be encouraged because TV is not an activity. I don't consider TV as an important thing. Yeah, as you said, it's an idiot box. Yeah, definitely. It cannot be considered a smart box. Like if you are reading, you are considered a good reader. But if you are watching TV, you are not considered a good person with good vision. Yeah.
Okay, I have a few questions for you. Firstly, have you been able to come to a final conclusion as to what do you think about this? What is your final conclusion that what should you be telling your friend who's watching too much of TV?
We will tell him that don't watch TV and spend your time in physical activities.
Alright. And when can television be regarded as a curse?
When instead of watching good channels like Discovery Science and Nat Geo, when a person is more attracted by the channels which are like above age, and he's not related to that, and he's watching that, can we can say that it's
like a curse. Alright. And would it be a good idea to ban television completely from homes whereby children are in their student years? Do you think it's a good idea?
No, I don't think it's.
No, it's not a good idea to completely put it away. What do you think about this?
There are many good channels also on TV.
Alright.
Like you can watch news, you can watch Discovery channels on. You can watch Epic. It's a good. In Epic, you are shown history in an interesting manner.
Yeah.
So you can learn a lot many things from it.
Okay.
And also like those don't get time to read the newspaper, they can just go through the television news. It plays a very important role.
All right, okay. Well, that's the end of your test. Thank you very much and goodbye. Thank you.